Socially incorrect, the hype me can't reject. Major hype on the mic, set it straight direct. Niggas bring the wisdom, here the intellect. Mama spice up the vibes that we can't forget. From the things them low, them not we fake. Hot topics burn up, real vibes we create. Put coffee the people, make the culture shake. Laugh till your belly hurt, your ribs fake. Socially incorrect, we are run this vibe.
So welcome forward to another episode of the Socially Incorrect Podcast. You're looking
always with this forward business. Yo, welcome back, people. Okay, welcome back.
Listen, I'll be your wide man, my boy. So you understand myself? Anyway, welcome back, welcome forward to another episode. What? Episode 5.
Yes.
To the Socially Incorrect Podcast. You are looking at the one and only Nigo Simara, and beside of me, I have
Momo to go through it.
And of course, your boy Major Hype, aka the King of Caribbean comedy, is in the building. And this is Socially Incorrect. Like my brother said, episode 5. And we have a special guest in the building representing the island of Trinidad and Tobago. That's right, he goes by the name of Lyrical.
Hey!
That's what I'm talking about. If you don't know who Lyrical is, and I don't know, and you're part of the Caribbean diaspora, I don't know what to tell you. You live under a rock, you don't got Wi-Fi, you don't listen to the radio, you don't have Apple Music, you don't have YouTube on your phone. That's the only way you're not going to know who this guy is. Because we started off early. because let me tell you, when we talk about hits, we're talking about hits like Happy Place, we talking about Ramage, we talking about so many hits. We talking about so many hits. Like Cloud 9, you got Ruction, do me a favor, don't tell me about behavior. Hits on top of hits. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we got our special guest in the building. Say good evening to the people.
Good evening to everyone. My name is Devon Omari and Kosi Lyrical Martin. I'm just happy to be a real fucking name.
Man got government.
I have 5 names. A lot of people just address me by Lyrical or Lyrical. But
say it again.
Devon Martin Omari and Kosi Jones. So I carry my father last name and my mother last name and the 2 middle names they give me.
I never know
and
them do that.
name.
I never know them do that.
Yeah, I just do it. Nobody else. Yeah, understand?
Man's representing all over.
Yeah.
Socially incorrect. Yeah, that's how we just do it.
Yeah.
Side.
You understand?
And it's good that you represent both sides. You know what I'm saying? You represent your mother and your father at the same time. So, a lot of us didn't get the opportunity to do that. So, it's a blessing to be able to do that. Yeah. Let's start with the beginning of your career. Mm-hmm. I know at one point in time you was doing like reggae, dancehall, them kind of. And what made you embrace your culture more than the reggae after a while?
Well, I was always embracing my culture, but I just didn't have the links, right? Okay. So, from an early age of 13 years old, I migrated from Trinidad to New York, right? Staten Island, Brooklyn. And I really didn't have the connection when I really make up my mind that I wanted to do music right, with any producers and stuff like that. So I was just taking people beats like Roman, mixtape,
of course,
and just going in the studio by Danger Mentals and just singing on it now, literally. Until I meet my manager, Tasha, who's my manager today,
right?
Mastermind. And
still your same manager?
Still manager now.
What age did you meet her?
I met her when I first started. I met Tasha about when I was 22.
So Tasha was in the reggae side of your career as well?
Yeah. She was like on the brink of on the brink
right.
of me transitioning from the reggae hip hop kind of vibe into full soca. Because when I met them now, she was my first management ever. That's when I do all over the girl, the hunter and all them early songs that the fans from
that's one of my favorite songs too.
Yeah.
If you see me rolling up in is the liquor conquer me? That's a big tune. That's a big tune.
So Major ask you what made you embrace your culture? What me want to ask you is what inspired you to be doing dancehall music that is predominantly a Jamaican genre?
Well, I like music on the whole. When I was growing up, it had a era called the Maxi Taxi era in Trinidad and Tobago, when You know, as a kid, you're going to school. If you're in privilege for your mother or your father to drop you to school, more than likely you're taking a maxi or a taxi. Right? And the maxi and taxi era was predominantly dancehall. Dirtsman, Buju Bantan, all the early years of these guys now. So that's all we're hearing.
Was the maxi you're talking about like them little buses?
Yeah. So it had in Trinidad, it have we call it maxi, but it had different colors.
Yeah.
We call it bands. It had different bands, like red and white, orange and yellow and white. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So, right.
It's funny, bro.
Yeah. But the bands is not really little.
It's not. They're not
really little. Like
nah.
It's not like the little.
Robot one them in Jamaica.
Our Juka bros.
It's more like a.
Or the JUTC one.
No, not the JUTC. It's
the
like
robot.
The robot one.
Yeah,
the one with the doctor and everything.
Yeah. So what I was about to say,
right.
It's so crazy that you're from a different culture.
Yeah.
We have the same type of transport and we use it for transport people.
Yeah.
But in Jamaica, we call it robot.
Right. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's one Caribbean, you know.
Exactly.
So we just actually do the same thing, cook the same thing, and sometimes call different fruits and vegetables different names.
That's a different.
Yeah, I understand what I'm saying.
It's crazy that you said that because on the way here, I was scrolling through Instagram and I actually came across a post where they was breaking down the different names of stuff. So, for example, in Jamaica it's called Guinness, but in Trinidad it's called
Chenet.
In Jamaica,
Chenet.
In Jamaica it's called pear. In Trinidad it's called
good pear. Avocado. Pear is pear avocado
and
avocado.
Right.
Oh, you
Zabuka.
Yeah.
Zabuka.
Yeah.
Zabuka.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
avocado.
We call it pear.
Yeah.
Pear.
So it's the same thing.
But it's the same thing.
And pear are a fruit.
Yeah.
Yo, I love the Caribbean.
And then it's like, even with food, it's like, we just call it pilau, Guyana, whoever, or somebody else might call him cook up.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing.
I want to ask him this.
I feel I don't know you're going to ask me.
What you call it? Is it curry chicken or chicken curry?
Here we go.
Well, I telling you, right? You can't tie me up in that kind of question. What I'm saying is, I go answer.
Yeah.
But you can't try to
No,
tie
we're
me
not
up.
trying to tie you.
No. Just by asking the question, you try. I just like you know. They already know what we just call it. Respect the Guyana.
Yeah.
The GT massive salute all my GTs and them.
Yeah.
All they just call it chicken curry.
And let me just break it down for you real quick.
Don't know what we just call it.
Curry
fucking chicken, right? You understand what I'm saying? You might add a fucking in it too.
Exactly.
Curry fucking chicken. Yeah.
This is my thing.
Hold on. Before
Does it look the same way?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Eat the same way?
Hold on, amigos.
Curry chicken.
Let me just tell you for clarity, right? Most black Guyanese people call it curry chicken.
Oh.
The phrase chicken curry originated from the Indians in Guyana.
Yes.
So the Indians in Guyana, which is the people the most like they are like considered in the high society people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they call it chicken curry, and they, it's supposed to be like a way of speaking proper and this and that. But majority of the black Guyanese people, they call it curry chicken.
Yeah.
You want to know? I would like to know where that come from. Where that debate is coming from.
It stems from people trying to be different.
You know what it is? To me, my perspective of it is the segregation again.
Yes.
The segregation of a Caribbean force. You know what I'm saying?
Who feel them right?
Just like this stupid debate about who has the best KFC. I'm tired of hearing that now.
Preference.
I am tired of hearing
Everybody
that.
palate different though. Yes, that is fucking
And at the end of the day, guess what?
It's KFC.
Guess what? At the end of the day, we are not sitting here in Georgia eating KFC from Jamaica, Trinidad, and Antigua. No. If we in America, we eating American KFC. If we in Jamaica, we eating Jamaican KFC. If we in Trinidad, we eating
Trinidad, Jamaican KFC.
And that's just it. So why are we talking about what's good and what's not good?
Because
all of them is
I never understood like the segregation at all, because if the curry chicken is cooked the same way, in Guyana as it is in Jamaica?
Well, it's not cooked the same way.
It's not.
everywhere.
What's the difference?
Some people use different things. Some people use jeera. Some people put coconut oil. It's different. So everywhere has their swing on it.
And there's different types of curry.
Yeah,
Jamaican
different
curry,
right.
you know, that
Right.
different types of curries too. But like I say, it's all kind
Listen,
of
man.
the old kind of segregation.
Just because the slave masters dropped us off in different places don't mean that we different.
one Caribbean.
You understand? And
Yeah.
I've been hashtagging that for years. One Caribbean, West Indies United, Team Caribbean, all of that. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to the starting of your career before we move forward, because we're gonna indulge in conversation and stuff like that. But so you were saying that about his culture.
Yeah.
You were saying at what point did he embrace the culture and stuff like that?
No. You said that. Maybe ask him like what inspired him to start doing Jamaican music, and he said like him up on the maxi and the taxi.
Right.
There.
Yeah.
Right.
And to complete your question too, like I say, I always embrace it, but I didn't have the links, right?
Right.
So after I get the links through Mastermind, because it was a team, Tasha, my manager, and Mastermind, which is Sean Mastermind Noel,
Right.
he was a player, a musician in Bungie Garland band
Oh, wow.
from back in the days when it was
Nice.
Asylum.
Nice.
And he was part of my management team, and he's a producer. So I have an in-house producer. So he started giving me soca beats.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that was the kind of start, the real start of my soca career.
Right.
I was dibbling and dabbling, you know what I mean, in studio, different soca beats and thing, but it's nothing that gave me no shows and any bookings or anything like that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that was the first time.
Right.
Yeah.
So where did it start for you, as far as like what was your first song that made you recognized as an artist?
That's a real good question. Eh?
Because if I'm not mistaken, I think you had a reggae song that gave you the recognition first.
Yes. So
What's that?
that all right. So just to rewind a little bit, right? Places I used to go before I even had a song in Brooklyn, New York, because my career started in Brooklyn, right? Even
Right.
from Trinidad. When I migrated, I started to take Elite Arc, Club Carnival, all them things. I talk, and I was a small man going to school. And on weekends and thing, I coming outside and going and performing, ask the promoter just for free thing now. So I started performing and thing when I had no tune.
Right.
When I was just writing a tune for myself.
Right.
And people, I watch you be like, who the fuck is this man? Why this man singing a real fucking shit? You know what I mean? And then I start going to Danger, a guy named Danger Mental in Brooklyn, right?
Big up Danger Mental.
Big up yourself, Danger. Right? And I the man today who does do all the dub plates in the whole Caribbean. I talk about every dance all artists just go by him when they touch New York. From my Dunia to everybody. Right? He was the man who teach me everything about music, the basics.
About recording.
About recording and bars and how to write it and keys, how to record and shit like that. You understand? So my first song was a song called Beg No Friend, which was recorded in the Instrumental Studios with myself and
And that was a reggae song.
That was a reggae song.
How it went?
We not beg no friend from none of them. Yeah, we burn a fire pan them, all of them. That's a classic reggae song in Trinidad and Tobago. All now from then. You understand what I'm saying? So that kick off and open people's eyes and say, who's this lyrical fella? Who is this? And that is when them looking for me over here now, I keep doing that a little bit. I started to do soca. So when they hear the name now, they're saying, but I the same man who was singing Beg No Friend. That is him who's singing soca now. So it take me a little while for people to adapt to the change, to the transition now, and saying, but you were singing reggae, you're confusing. We're really fucking You're singing reggae or you're singing soca?
But is it really confusing, or is it versatility at its
It's
finest?
versatility for me.
But-
Right?
but
But for them, there was like, but I thought we was liking you doing this now.
But there was also a period in time where Trinidad was embracing the reggae culture
Heavy.
Where you have people like I Sasha,
King David,
you got
Jabami,
King
Carrie
Jabami,
Kill,
you got Carrie
Mr.
Kill,
King.
right? You got Marlon Asher.
and Asha.
So and if I sing those songs, you would know the songs. Like I Sasha is Don't You Know Your Love Is What and then you got Marlon Asher.
Yes, I'm a ganja planter.
Call me the ganja farmer. Deep down in the earth where me put the ganja. So they just like how you see, like how Triny Bad has its moment right now. That's how Trinidad reggae scene had its moment.
That was Triny Bad before Triny Bad now.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was Triny Bad. That was a mix up of more conscious but a little bit of sprinkle of dancehall too.
That's what I was just about to ask you.
You understand?
So the Triny Bad from then till now, it's back then it was more conscious.
It was more conscious.
So what's the difference now? What are they
It's more,
singing now?
it's more dancehall and steam. They call it Triny Bad. It's more bad thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Gangster thing.
Well, not just gangster thing, bad girl thing. Anything bad. So it's Triny Bad. It could be gangster thing. It could be skin out thing with them bad girl and them.
Yeah,
So,
because you got people like Lady Lava who's singing "Who I could call for up and a down, up and a down, up and a badness."
yeah. You know what I mean? And then it have the young brother, you know, who's singing steam, all them girl tune and them, which is
Big up young brother.
bring up young brother, salute every time, you know what I mean?
Major,
Just had a
it's
big
so
hit.
crazy. But feel like I want to sing some soca song now. Because don't get me wrong, I want to say this, but I don't want to say it sound like me a down young brother thing, but me I watch young brother from Instagram days.
Yeah,
First
pandemic.
start.
Pandemic.
Like,
Yeah.
me I watch him and I say, yo, that youth are sick.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first thing we see from him when he was again.
Yeah.
I brought about the Chinese. And then and I'm like, yo, this nigga is fire.
Yeah.
So that is the Triny Bad.
That is the Triny Bad. And but he just do
Triny Bad,
young
bad.
So wait, is
but
that,
you know, but
hold
young
on.
brother now is
Hold on, is
different
that
thing.
Trinity Bad or is that Zest?
Right, I was now going and break it down.
Cool.
Oh,
So it had
that's zest.
it had the steam, right? Zest. So Triny Bad is more the gangster lyrics,
Okay.
the bad girl lyrics. But the steam now is the steam is kind of more the steam and zest is more the girl. It's more the girl segment of things. That is what young brother does do. Young brother is a man he don't really sing violence and things.
So the way I
But he's
look
more
at
zest and steam.
Okay.
So the way I look at the steam is in to give you a comparison so you understand fully, is more like a daggering segment.
Yes.
Understand?
Yeah.
So like how I done it was steep on your toe for the fucking girl, deep on your toe for the fucking girl. You know what I'm saying? So it's more that vibe.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. The steam. So he
Yeah.
call himself King of Steam. You know, but like I say, the King David and the Ice Sasha and the Malanasha and everybody else, they was doing that was the Reggae All Stars
Right.
first. Right? So it had Reggae All Stars, then it had the Triny Bad, movement now, right?
Okay.
And basically, like I say, it's a more conscious segment before, and no more is a more dancehall flavor in it now. You know what I mean?
I like that.
So there was a time where you had an unfortunate situation in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
Well, I ain't sure you're talking about.
You end up in the hospital.
Oh,
foot
oh yeah, oh, okay. Now, Brooklyn, all kind of thing going on.
Him foot bent up.
Yeah,
broke, nearly broke, and you know what I mean, them kind of way.
Well,
I'm not gonna explain it to you,
yeah.
but there was something that happened,
Right.
You know.
well, earlier, kind of in the again in the brink of my career, real different things was happening to me, and now I understand it was a blessing in disguise.
Right.
Now I end up getting shoot in my foot.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And I couldn't really walk for 2 months. Not really. I couldn't walk for 2 months. Right? I couldn't walk for 2 months. So that was really the transition of me taking my musical career serious and taking it to the next level.
Right.
You know, and being here now, right now. I'm
Right.
telling you, that point when I couldn't walk, I was just saying now and just medicine and planning and the father telling me, hey,
So was that for you or was that like
yeah, no,
a
it was a stray. It was a stray. It was the funny thing is, and it's not even funny. The crazy thing is, I should say, we was in a baby christening.
What?
But it's Brooklyn, so anything goes.
It's so funny that he said that.
You're shooting at Christian.
Well, I'm a major. It's so funny he said that.
Sharon and them running around. Mommy. Normal way.
There's a running joke for like Caribbean people. Like whenever there's like anything like kids' birthday, christening and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We are drink rum.
Smoke weed.
We are smoke weed.
Gary
all
like
these things. And gunshots are bursting.
Normal. When it was happening, I could laugh now, right? But when it was happening, it was kind of like a surreal moment. In the moment, I was like, this really happening, boy? but within that, this really happening here.
Yeah.
I looking to fucking go. So, but you don't know where it coming from. So I just saying, I ain't, bam, bam, bam. But it was something far, right? And I saying, You know, in Brooklyn, you hear gunshots. That's a kind of normal thing.
Yeah.
According to the neighborhood you live in, right? Flatbush area and thing, East New York, Brownsville.
Yeah.
That is like a normal thing.
Mhm.
So I hear gunshots up the block, and I say, gunshots, thing, whatever. So the third time when I hear it now, it sounds closer. I hear bam, bam again. I say, the fuck, boy, that sound close, boy. So I start looking around, but we ain't see nobody running. We ain't see nothing.
Yeah.
So I wish everybody on the alert now and watching around. Next time we hear it, bam, bam, it like right by the door. And now we see a man running and the fucking man running to me. Why you running to me? Everybody else in the, you could run in the road. You could run in the next side of the street. You running to you. To me. All now to this day, I don't know why this man running to fucking me up. Plenty people on the pavement, we call it a pavement, the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Road open, no cars coming. The next side of the road, you could run across the street behind a car. You run into
That nigga looking for a sandbag, nigga.
You never was running. You
I was
standing
never
on the
running
street.
because I now seeing he run into me. So when I see he run into me now, I studying who behind he. And then I see a fella in a hoodie now behind him,
Chasing him.
And then I see the spark. When I see the spark now I know where it coming from. Now we know where it coming from. So all that time he run into me,
He didn't know where it was
He
coming
beat, of course, he fucking know. He running to hide it in between we now.
Yeah.
He fucking running behind to hide between we. So when he do something run to me, I see this spark and then I turn around, but I ain't turn my whole body around because I don't want to turn my back. Next thing the man shooting, I don't know if to duck. I don't know what to do. So I started kind of back up inside now with the children. Everybody running inside because it's by the gate. So when we started back up now, the man running inside now. So he on the sidewalk, then he turn inside and running in, and now we started back up like this. And as I do so to turn my body, to throw my body to the DJ, the man just fire again. Pam, 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 like three. And as I just turn my body so, it just three come through my pants, just one hit. But it was 3 bullet holes in my
Back
pants.
then he was wearing baggy pants.
Yo.
Baggy pants. So I get away.
Give thanks for the man who have a lean hand when him about shot. Because you could have get shot somewhere more vital.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know, well, here's the bigger judgment with that now. My boys and them was there, my family, everybody there, right? Nobody know I get shoot. Nobody know I get shoot when I get shooten.
Did you know when you
Did
get
you
shot
know?
too?
I know, but I shock. I shock it. I in a state of shock. I really get fucking shoot, buddy. So when I look down, when I get shoot, I feel it. Right? It feel tight. It like something just grip now. And as I do so, and I look down, I ain't see nothing. And when I look down again, I see red. Because I had on a white and green Adidas now. And then I show up, but I still shocked. So I ain't telling nobody. I stood down, everybody ducking. This man still shooting, you know.
Oh, wow.
He all running on in the fucking bathroom and thing. Running like you and bam, 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 and kids and all.
Did he ever catch his target?
He catch your target too, he come in the hospital crying. What you crying for? You running to me crying. So you come in the hospital crying.
Did you like?
You fucking crying. You fucking crying for.
Did you find out?
We're running to me for you run so. If you didn't run so.
Did you find out what caused the situation while he was
Well,
chasing the person?
I didn't find out the fullness of it,
Yeah.
but apparently it was some kind of gang affiliated thing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And
It's
you know,
Brooklyn.
It's
right?
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Anything goes. It could be a man sell a cigarette for $5 up the block and he's selling it for
yeah,
$3. And
yeah.
you never know. It could be anything, but I find out it was some kind of gang
Gang-related,
affiliate.
yeah.
Gang related.
Niggas will shoot you for selling somebody else's.
Never know it.
Anything,
Dog, you never
anything.
know, you know.
Anything on you, yeah.
No.
Bro.
I'm glad me never live in New York.
Yo,
Why never live in New York?
nah.
No.
New
Yo,
York, bad
yo,
place.
Nigos, I'm gonna shoot you for the look on him, you know.
Yeah.
Just mash him in a party and say the wrong
step
thing.
on
Man,
somebody's
yo,
shoe.
you just stare upon a man too long.
Yeah, like where you know me from? You step on a nigga's shoe, they
Yo.
lit.
Is a mini Jamaica?
Minute.
If you just
Yeah, that's
stare upon a
what I
man too
want.
long, brother, man.
Who say I look pan?
Jamaica like Kingston.
You're dead if you just look. We got
Different,
DA
Yeah,
for.
you never know. You never know. Anything goes. You know what I mean?
Madness,
Anything could go.
And you gotta
So,
understand, most of the Caribbean people live in certain areas.
live there. You know what I mean? And real egos too now.
Ego.
Who feel it's this and who feel it bad and who team here and a party and who popping more champagne and who watch his so and who girl like it's real different thing now, boy.
So-
You know what I mean?
It's a girl while ago. I'm asking this now. So when you get shot, your girl count increase them time there? No, come. You get shot now. Yeah, 50 cents.
25.
Yeah, 50 cents. Did you get caught? Go.
40%.
When they get
40%.
gunshot. Yeah, you don't know. You survive.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it went up, you know. It just, all that time too, you could say it went up. Because all that time too, I was getting a little popular. I was getting a little, because you remember I said I was on the brink of me really transitioning into me really taking anything serious, but I didn't fully go full force yet now. That is what slowed me down to plan. And when I come back now, like Jordan with the 4 or 5, I never turn back. You understand? I'm in championship mode. Nothing, no other plan B, nothing. I just had plan A alone. You understand from there?
So your first soca song that you was recognized in the soca industry was Conquer Me?
No, nah. Ramashi was before Conquer Me.
Really?
Yeah, Ramashi. Conquer Me was 2014. Ramashi was 2012.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Ramashi. I would say Ramashi. It had all over the girl first, but that was more like Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That was more Brooklyn, tri-state area, Connecticut, Boston, you know what I mean, and kind of US. But Ramashi was the song that when I went Trinidad, at band launches was using it and different
Ramashi,
things like that. And we get Alison Hines actually brung on tour, big up Ali every time.
Alison Hines, big up.
You know what I mean? The
The
Caribbean.
queen of soca.
The queen.
Yeah, let me bring a round of applause for Alison Hines. You know what I mean? Because Alison is the first person, as always said that on any platform I go, I must be girl because I love you and I appreciate it. Gratitude is a must. She's the first person who bring me on any kind of tour in my life and in Trinidad, in my place.
And at that time, she was
yeah,
up there.
in her prime. You know, and I call her name in one of my previous songs, and one of my friends and them, a mutual friend between us, he brought it to her attention, and she ended up doing a remix with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then she brought me on tour and in places I never perform in my own country. Club Zen and all them things. I performed for the first time. First time in Tobago.
Somebody oiled that speaker box the other day.
This is a Trinidad thing.
No.
Put some question mark over me and more. What does that mean?
He was in Trinidad performing. He was standing up on top of a box.
Oh yeah, speaker box. Like the monitor and the box, like back and forth.
And
he's
a Mali Dan reach him.
Yeah.
One of the Mali Dan situations.
Drop.
Yeah. But it was my fault because everybody who performed before me almost fall. So why I go in there if everybody almost fall? Because it's rocky when you go in the box, it's rocking.
Yeah.
And I go, but the crowd hype.
Yeah.
We like excitement. We love excitement.
Yeah.
So it's singing, rocks in the hand, people. Bang, and just fucking whoosh. Don't touch, yeah, they catch. Nobody can catch me.
Oh God.
You're wicked out there.
Look,
You're wicked out there. I was supposed to tell all of that before, but wait until the show. Everybody who was in that crowd will catch me. All you're wicked. I'm telling you.
But them pick you up though, them pick
They
you up.
never pick me up.
Them never pick you
Never
up.
pick me up. I pick up myself. 2 fingers so, like Superman and spring up.
Man, the 2 fingers. I spring up.
And spring up. I'm telling you, nobody never helped me.
I fuck with that.
And I tell all they don't post it on Instagram, and I told they start to post it on Instagram.
Now
Wicked.
now they go post it.
I posted myself. Only traction went on my page.
Yeah.
So did you find getting into the soca business? Did you find it difficult? Because all right, so let me just say this. There's been talk and all kind of talk going around that the soca business does not embrace new entertainers like dancehall music have. We even saw a clip recently with Sean Storm saying that the culture in dancehall, you see dancehall walking with a bunch of artists. A bunch of upcoming artists too. And they're known for bossing the artists, like how Bounty Killer boss so much artists. You see Cartel do it. You see, there's artists that do that.
Yeah.
What did you find it difficult getting into the soca industry, is that true that the the seasoned or veteran artists don't embrace the younger artists?
I see that clip and I'm glad you asked me that question because it's something I wanted to touch on. And big up to Sean Storm. The one thing I read Sean Storm for when he said it, he said, because I am a very attentive guy. I listened plenty. What he was saying, you know, the soca artists, you know, do boss other artists and do roll with a bunch of, you know, different artists, new artists or whatever. But he also said that he wasn't sure. He wasn't 100% sure how it is go. Right? If you're really listening, he say, that is what them just do. And he want to see that.
Right.
That is what he see, but he say, I ain't sure how it is go. Right? So, I come to let them know how it is really go.
Right.
In soca, is not set up like dancehall. It's not set up like dancehall.
Elaborate.
I'm going to really elaborate. I'm going to really elaborate because, firstly, let me start off first by saying, the likes of Marshall Montano.
Before you go there, answer the question yes or no. Was it difficult for you to get into the soca industry?
Yes, it was difficult for me.
Okay, now go back.
Right? It was difficult for me, right? And I was glad because I like challenges. But anyway, like I was saying, Marshall Montano, he had his band he was with the likes of Patrice Roberts, Farmer Nappy, and a bunch of other artists. And then he also included Zan and Umi Makano and different things, right? Whoever went on after that, right? But this was, he embraced them. I don't know the politics behind it, but he embraced Patrice. And Farmer was been long time, you know, with Ecstatic Days and all them kind of things.
So let me just explain to y'all real quick. Farmer Nappy, in case you don't know who Farmer Nappy is, he sings
Tiny Bad, yeah.
No, but not even that song. I want them the other one, but the plastic bag.
Oh, and me pack all the clothes in a garbage bag. Put it on the room on the outside.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
fine.
Right.
So I just want to give y'all a...
Right. So basically what I was saying, Marshall was ruling with a bunch of artists from before, from Ecstatic Days, right?
I know how to make Momo quiet now. Bring a soca artist.
Momo, you know what's going on?
No, I don't really know.
Don't worry.
Soca artist.
Back it up.
Hold on. Momo, hold on. We have something for you. We go teach you a thing here today. You're in the right place. Cheers. Matter of fact, cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Yeah. Cheers to Momo. Let me cheers, Momo.
Cheers to learning
Break
different
it down
cultures,
today.
I'm
Momo.
learning. No, I know about Triny Bad when it comes to fucking. That's it. But I don't know about the music and things.
We don't know about the fucking part. We don't know
Hold
about
on. We could get to that
But
later. Hold on.
yeah,
We could talk about the music first because we want
I
to hear
cheers.
about
I like cheers.
We want to hear about
I like that.
That different, but I don't know about the
No, like different. I want to hear. But let me answer the question.
That's why I should find it childish when they ask her about time.
Mom, escape the one there.
Oh my God, now. You ain't leaving here. I make the time extend here. We ain't do no boot today. But what I say this anyway. So what I was saying about Marshall, right, with Patsy and Farmer and everybody and the Zan and the Umi Makanos and all them things. And then it had Bunchy Gallon with the whole Godfather's Asylum. When back in the days he had Ninjutsu and Ska and Galen and Benjai and all them things, right? So they came in as a team, right? Now, by saying soca do embrace the youths, that is, to me, that is false. To me. I don't know the struggles and the challenges a particular artists going through. Right? Because I went through these challenges too, but I never complain. I don't like to complain because complain don't help. Everything is a challenge. Everything is a challenge. You can't just want to just gain this easy.
Yeah, I wasn't embraced in comedy either.
Right.
I had to make my name.
You had to make your name. Right? And we don't know fast food, right? Different from cooked food. It might take a little longer.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But when you put in your time and your foundation, you stay longer. When you build a solid foundation. So you can't just want to come in and say, well, them fighting me down. No.
Because you make 2 songs.
You understand? You make 2, 3 songs. You know how long I singing? A decade before I bust. 10 years. 10 years before I never complain. I live in Brooklyn.
So you've been doing it for 10 years plus.
Before
the
the
highlight.
yeah.
God damn.
But that's how it goes though, because people
You
never
understand what I'm saying?
people never see the struggle. They always see
The glitz and glamour.
Yeah,
they
fact.
always
That's
see
a
that
fact.
part.
That
They
part.
don't see the work that you put in.
You put in.
It's just like you plant a seed right now in the dirt. People gonna walk past that seed all day. They never gonna see that
They
seed.
seeing.
However, when it come out of that dirt,
Yeah.
that's when people start to say, "Wait, I wanna,"
Yeah.
and they pay attention
They
to
pay
it.
attention to it.
Right?
You understand?
Sometimes
No
them
long I
feel
know
like
major,
a
no long we grinding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I had my studio. He used to come to the studio, voice tune, do dub plates, all kind of stuff.
All kind of
for
thing.
years.
Long time. So what I'm saying is, no, it's okay as a new artist to feel like that. To feel, you know, the struggles and the challenges and boy they fighting me down. It's okay to feel like that. I felt like that too.
Yeah.
But to lash out and complain is not the way.
And that's,
you feel
that's going to make like big players in the game look at you like, you don't want to work with you.
Right.
You look like a crybaby.
Right.
You don't want to work with
Yeah,
you.
Right.
because you don't have the agility to sustain a relation a career.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah. The first little pothole you drop in, you're going to cry out.
Well,
Yeah.
you also got to remember that anything good doesn't come easy.
True.
That is it.
And when you create a market and a career for yourself, you good.
You appreciate
You
it
understand?
more too, though.
And people don't understand. You can have I rather have longevity in a business and be able to feed my family for the next 20 to 30 years than to have a hot song right now that nobody don't remember you in 4 months.
That's true.
Yeah.
But that's
Exactly.
what's going on now too.
You
And
Exactly.
understand what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of these youths is building their careers on right now.
Trends.
Because this generation, they are into instant gratification.
One time.
So if they try something and it don't work, oh, you fighting me.
Yeah.
Oh, you're this, you're that. But what about the man that stood in line for 10 years?
10 years. And in complain. I
didn't complain.
Listen, I hearing people saying to me, not to nobody else, to me, Lero, this ain't gonna make it. This one ain't gonna make it. I hearing men telling me that, like, oh, you sit down there, you telling me that to my face. And I stand up there and say, well, we go see. And I live to see that song work. And live to see you say, yeah, boy, it really work. I say, I wasn't asking you if it going to work. I already know it going to work.
Yeah.
I had a vision.
Yeah.
I can't expect you to see my vision
That God give me.
that God gave me when I created my song, whether in the shower, on a plane, or in the car.
You wasn't there.
Oh, you wasn't there to see that vision. When I started to write them lyrics in my head, and start to put pieces together, you wasn't there. So how you go see my? Sometimes it take a little while for a man to see the vision. So you have to keep it, show and prove. Like Drake say, you have to do it and then do it again, and then do it again, and then prove it again. And when you feel it, prove it, you have to prove it
again.
This music thing don't stop, you know.
Yeah. Entertainment in general.
This thing don't stop never, you know.
You could be on tour, like even in comedy, right? You could be on tour, and for example, me and you went to Bahamas, right? And then we went to St. Kitts. We went to St. Kitts, and look at the difference.
Major difference.
You understand? So you gotta prove yourself every time.
Everywhere.
True.
You understand what I'm saying? Every time. You think the people in Barbados that's waiting to see your show is gonna say, well, he mash up Bahamas, so he gonna come mash up here. No.
Right.
It's now the putting pressure because you say, if I give me that same energy, give us.
For example, something that's more visual to everybody right now. Vibes Cartel. Vibes Cartel did Freedom Street. Then he did Tartola.
Yeah.
A lot of people were down in his performance in Tartola.
Tartola.
What did he do in Barbados?
Bahamas,
Bahamas, I
Yeah,
should
yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you for the correction. Shell the place.
Shell.
So even Vibes Cartel, who
I
is
think they
the
down.
king.
I think they downed his Tortella performance because of Nuffy.
You think so?
Yes,
I personally think the
Because-
crowd. I personally think the crowd.
it could have been. It could have been the crowd too. But the fact
Yeah.
that everybody was talking about Nuffy running out and going.
Because it's always the negative thing that everyone's
understand what I'm
gonna pay
saying? So,
attention to, and that was
Him
wild.
doing that is what everybody is working off of.
Oh.
Remember, half of the people, well, not even half, more than half of the people wasn't even at the show. What did they see? They saw the highlights.
Clips. See, there's small
And the
clips.
highlights that they saw
Yeah, I was
was
seeing the
Nuffy
clips.
going. So you know what I'm saying? They talking about the performance based off of that.
Big up Nuffy.
That's just like
Don't
us.
play with nothing.
Nah,
That's just
bad
like
boy.
nobody know want to play
Don't
with
play
nothing.
with
What you talking about?
Nothing
That's
run
just
up like
like-
a chihuahua. Me
Yeah,
don't
talk
care
about
what
that.
I say. Nothing in
Yeah, big enough,
that. Me don't know
Nothing
what pill you
Bro.
did for Duffy. Don't take it back again. If you drink a drink, don't drink it back again.
Nothing wake up Momo.
The man run up like a chihuahua.
Yo, that's just like when we put out our clips,
Yeah.
right, for the podcast. We put out our clips. They will judge our whole episode based off of a 1 minute clip.
Yeah. The eyes is the most deceiving thing on your body. So wherever you see one time right there, that is it, you know. Hey, look, the man cause all the thing, man. That is all them saying. So them saying
Exactly.
that the vibe all the show.
So let me ask you this before we move on, because we're gonna get into it.
Well, before
Go ahead.
I wanted to complete that question.
Yeah.
Because that is a kind of serious topic, right? Where you was asking me about the embracing of
Right.
the new artists and thing,
Yeah,
right?
but that's what I was gonna ask you.
Oh, that is okay, right.
Go ahead.
I just want to make sure now because I want them to
I
feel.
wasn't gonna skip past it. Don't
Okay,
worry.
I want them to feel we
Yeah.
skipping past nothing.
yeah.
You know, up to this, you know, when you see the likes of Mekal Teja, Nyla Blackman, Saki, Lady Lava, Young Brother, and all these artists and them, these is young artists who coming in the game, embracing in the soca. So I don't understand all people saying, oh, they fighting on the young artists and this and that. If you really want to do something, like a lot of artists, like even who I just talked to, they wanted to do I don't know if they wanted to do Triny Bad because they was neglected from soca. I don't know, right? But I just talk to them and they just be like, yo, they really want to do some soca and thing. I be like, send a man a rhythm, you send my rhythm. I say, send them rhythms for you. There's years. There's years that's happening. So I don't know who maybe is the quote
I
unquote.
feel like it's the difference between the entourage,
Yeah.
right? So dancehall artists, them love walk with a bagger man, right? And Trinidad artists is not walking with a bagger man,
Right.
Right? So they have a camp within themselves in dancehall, right? So the camp, like for example, you have Gaza camp, right? And it consists of, like we said, 30 artists. Trinidad is not, there's no soca artist walking with 40 men talking about, yeah, I fucking planting and I fucking, I soak head.
But let me show you something bigger than that now. And I too be talking things now, like people who know, right? And it's not nothing bad.
Yeah.
It's just the reality of it. A promoter ain't not allowing you to bring on no 2-3 men on the stage though.
And Jamaica,
Real talk.
man.
When dancehall artists come respectfully, they know that is them thing. If Cartel on stage, you think Sean Storm and this. Not saying we can really break the chain and that, but at the end of the day, they're not allowing that. When you on a soca show, more than likely, you have about, you know that, it have about 8 artists, sometimes 10 artists in a big show, right? You get about a 10 minutes.
So you
Sing your current song and go. Who you going and bring on? You are even going to sing your song.
So you gonna bring 100.
So you bringing on 2-3 men
100 men to come and
to
sing.
come and not sing your song. At the end of the day,
But playing devil's advocate. So, all right. When you see the Vibes Cartels and the Bounty Killer, I bring on 10, 15 people on stage. Them already have the superstardom. Them don't already have the it factor. We can make them bring on 10, 15 people.
because they had the time.
You guys,
They had the time. When them do show, it's them show. When them come Trinidad, them ain't getting no 15 minutes, you know. Them getting the full hour to bring on that. I just bring on new artists in my show in Happy Place. Because it's my show.
Right.
But I can't bring on 2-3 men who I just bring on in New York or Miami or wherever I just do Happy Place in a show in Trinidad because I only have 12 minutes on stage.
Even as an artist,
And
right?
then they come out of here. 12
Yeah.
minutes.
So even as an artist, right? Well, let's just be transparent. Dancehall is a bigger genre than soca, right or wrong?
Say that again.
Dancehall is a bigger genre than soca. You agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
And the value that's put on
Bigger in terms of what? Like in
like broader, like it's
Okay,
a-
okay.
It's a more just a more recognized genre.
Worldwide acceptance.
just being
It's a
transparent.
more
that's all.
it's a more recognized genre,
Okay.
right? because
people are them all the
yeah, true. Because they will misinterpret.
I'm
They will
telling you.
misinterpret that.
Yeah, that's what I know.
It's a bigger, wider known genre across the world than soca, I would say. With that being said, there's also a bigger market for dancehall artists, right? For example, if you hire Popcorn, you might have to pay 250,000 US. And you might have to get him a private jet. And he's going to bring 10 people. So you need hotel, this, that, all of that for them people. A soca artist is not getting that type of bread where they're going to bring half of fucking Piccadilly Street and all them things.
And more than likely,
That's what I'm saying. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
and more than likely to add to what Major saying is that the promoter paying for that.
Yeah.
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 So basically, it goes back to what
Because
I
it's-
was asking because
Because it's in the contract.
15 men.
Remember, if you hire Bounty Killer, there's a rider. He's gonna tell you, yo, listen, me need my security, me have
Chef.
6 artists I come, me have this one I come,
Man
that
to
one I
roll
come.
my weed, everybody, the
So-
flag
so-
bearer,
No
everybody.
soca promoter is tolerating that.
So it
well,
goes
you
back-
and your 6 man,
Them
stay
asking
the
you-
fuck home.
When I say it's me, Spooky, which is my DJ,
Yeah.
my manager, and I say for and somebody else, they saying, what he does do.
So Trinidadian promoting.
And it's not
America.
it's not bashing because I will never
Yeah,
come on
yeah,
no
of
platform
course.
and bash me. I can't bash me.
It's just
No,
how it
people-
is.
It's
That's just how it
business.
is. That's the reality of it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That's the reality of it. Them getting way more money,
yeah.
right? Way more money. We
And
ain't watching nobody pocket.
Right.
But the reality we talking real talk.
Yeah.
and they're getting way more money, so they have
They
way
could.
more demands.
Yes.
Right.
Right? They getting way
So
more.
that's what I'm saying. So when you look on what Sean Stam say,
Mhm.
is he actually wrong?
No, that's what I'm saying. When Sean Storm say it, he probably mean I don't know. I just
No,
speculating,
He's
right?
not bashing her. He's
Right.
not saying he's
No,
just saying what is.
What he sees.
Right.
Yeah,
And that's what I'm
he
saying. And
sees.
that is why initially when I started, I said,
Yeah.
big up Sean Storm. Because one thing I noticed he said is he in Shaw.
Right.
He say, you know, thing I see enough soca artists, you know, thing lady, blah, blah, blah. And he said, well, I ain't sure. But what dancehall artists do, we just bring on bus artists. If we could do that every show, I will do that too. Because I used to do that all the time in my show, in Happy Place. I don't have no show lyricalists do that they don't have new artists. You know what I'm saying? Any artist who call me, I mean, we can put on 100 artists, but we then might try to split it up 5 artists in New York.
is that your thing? Because at the end of the day, just because you doing it doesn't mean everybody else and all the veterans in the soca industry is doing that.
Right. And
Because there might be some that's like, boy, fuck away with it.
right.
young artist.
And to touch on that too respectfully, right? Because I could only talk for me.
Right.
Right? I could only talk for me. So people, I want to let her understand this before they going through any challenges or any.
Yeah, because I don't want the younger artists to see this and be like, boy, Liro talking shit,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, exactly.
They just fight we.
It's fight week.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
because I get fight too. We all get fight. But what I'm saying is, do harp and study and put all your energy on a radio play and all them things because we in 2025, right?
Yeah.
It's a real song even for me.
Yeah.
That never bust on radio. Yeah, everybody go like to hear themselves on radio. I ain't saying no. We go love you produce a song. Yeah, it's a good song. You know, your family in the car, they listening on radio, a rhythm come on, they skip past your song. That is not a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, hey, if you realize it ain't really working over here, it's at the social media, it's at the TikTok, it's at the Instagram, it's at the YouTube, it's at other things. I seen, look at big up Classic Frisco Bar. He's a man have a song called Dancer right now. I never hear that in Carnival. And that charting right now, streaming all over the place, big on TikTok and it in party now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Prominent. Like a main song in the party.
Yeah.
You understand?
And,
So
and most soca artists, they this is a question. The market for Trinidad and for soca and for carnival and everything is to get that bus for carnival, right?
Yeah.
So if your song ain't work for carnival, do you pack it up?
Nah. You don't pack it up. You keep pushing. And let me tell you something. Carnival is a season. It's a time. It's might be like a 2 months. It could be a 1 month according to how long the carnival is. This season, 2025.
Or depending on geographical location.
Only
Because we might have keep carnival now, and then another country I keep carnival later down in the year.
Yeah, but there's a difference with that, because in the soca industry, carnival is a domino effect. So everybody looks forward to Trinidad Carnival first.
Okay.
Like the first,
That's the
carnival.
mecca.
Yeah.
Then you have the other carnivals that, because if you let's say for example you have a big tune, right? Because carnival keeps in February, right, or March, depending on the year, right? But let's say you got a big song that's big in December, January, heading towards carnival, right? Now you got bookings, you got shows, you got all of this stuff for carnival, right? Now depending on how your song go in carnival, now it's going to determine if you're going to go to Jamaica, if you're going to go to Crop Over, if you're going to go to all of these, because there's carnivals coming right down.
Yeah. Every month is a carnival.
Every year there's a Trinidad, there's
Dominica, Bahamas, St. Vincent.
all of those is carnivals coming down the line. So based on what you do for that year determines on how the year is going to go for you. You understand?
Yeah. And I know it's a frustrating thing as an artist. So I don't want to talk like, oh, little study, no fight or anything. It's very frustrating. When you're putting your heart into something. Like your heart, like literally don't sleep. At that time, I don't sleep at all. You understand? When I know grinding and all now still, but even then, me in sleeping, me in eating, I getting small because all on my mind is just to make it wherever I take. So I know when you put all that energy and that effort into your music, right? Your mother thing and she coasting, she know you think, well, leaving the house all this over the night and thing and you spending all your money on music. And you putting all your eggs there to bid on yourself. And you feel like somebody blocking you. I know that feeling.
Of course.
It's not a good feeling. You understand? So big up all the youths and them out there who putting all into all your music. You understand? All the little ends and all the energy. Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. You're betting on yourself. Don't give up on study because you might near yourself on a radio and thing like that. You understand?
And I'll say this. This generation here has it way easier than men had it back in the days. Because let me tell you something. There was times when you had to stand up outside of VP Records or stand up outside of Hot 97 and give a man your tape and pray that he play it. And this and that. Y'all got so many outlets nowadays. Y'all got Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, this, that. Y'all got mad outputs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you're thinking that this business is a business where you're gonna make a beautiful song and you're gonna upload it on all these platforms and it's gonna bust, you are wasting your time if that's what you think. You have to spend on yourself, marketing strategies, everything. You gotta put it in the work, but nobody's gonna invest in you like how you're gonna invest in you. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta believe in yourself and you gotta work towards it. We're gonna move forward right now, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, our guest is lyrical. That's right, in the building. Devon, Martin,
cheers again,
and all kind of other names.
Cheers
like
again.
Fucking cheers.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you. Don't feel I forget.
So we have a question for you.
Really laughing. Cheers.
It's about that trouble.
So what month is it?
July
what?
19. Cancer.
You're a Cancer. You cry a lot?
I'm an emotional guy. So my heart on my sleeve. I don't cry a lot.
You got Bola?
Yeah. I don't cry a lot. I not cry at all, actually.
But you be there. But you could get in your feelings though.
I mean, for something I'm passionate about.
Okay.
If I'm passionate about something.
Like a woman?
Yeah, of course. If I love she.
So,
if I love she, yeah.
So you got a bank woman already?
I'm a banker boy.
You gotta explain to them.
Yeah, banker is something like if you have a bad breakup and you know you're missing you.
Like you can't get over it.
Can't get over it.
bad.
Can't sleep and you
Weak
can't
out.
eat
You
and
can't get
no
over it.
appetite and you know what I'm saying. You leave your work and all kind of thing and you don't know where to go. And no
You
money.
get small, like it's like get mad.
Yeah. You understand? That's at a banker. I will never say I had a bank. I mean, I had breakups you know, and was in my feelings, and you know, it had some nice like, wait, boy, damn, boy, I'm missing the person and thing, but I never really had a real to banker, me eating and me want to go to work and I don't want to sing and all them kind of thing, and like, nah. Once you put on a little rhythm, I forget about that already. Like my mantra, music is my healing, my therapy, I swear, anything stressing me, if you just pour on a rhythm, just pour on a vibes, like,
True.
happy placing, man. Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. And this is for the panel. On a scale of 0 to 100%, how important is sex in a relationship for y'all?
Sex important, boy. Sex important, boy. Sex fucking important. Sex, men is act like, sex is important. Sex important, my man. Yeah, and
All right, so if you was to give it a scale from 0 to 100, what are you giving it?
0 to 100. You had to come 100. You really fuck you talking about. You can't not still be interested in someone if you're not getting that sweet feeling, my brother.
Exactly.
So you going 100?
100.
100.
And I
You
get
took
in
100?
feeling.
No, not gonna judge me. I gotta figure say 85, but me say by the third business day, me and the man have to fuck.
Break it down.
Break it down.
Break it down. We need that break.
85% because nobody not gonna have 100, but by third business day, me and the man have to fuck because before me can fall in love with you, I have to like you sexually. I have to love you sexually before anything else.
So out
Sex
a
is
week.
very
So out
important.
a week, how much time you have to have sex?
No, me take fuck every day if you want fuck every day.
Yeah, that is it.
You
Hey,
take fuck every day.
Hey, you're lucky she have on no tights tonight.
You like. Is that print?
Is that print?
Is that print fashion?
She's a Xerox.
What is going on here tonight?
You staples.
Niggas, you're supposed to help me out.
You got cheap pocket staples.
She's a printer.
I agree with him.
So-
I'm a nigga.
So would you? All right. So let's say now you have a girl, right? You meet this girl or a man. You meet this girl. She's top tier. Everything is good, but the sex is horrible. Can you stay with her or you leaving her?
Is she teachable?
She can't get it right.
We could be friends.
She can't suck dick.
Nah,
Hold on,
We could be friends. She's a good girl. She's nice. She attitude nice.
Exactly.
She could cook. She could wash, pull up
Why you
clothes
think-
thing. I don't like to pull up.
Why you think I asked him the question?
Nice. You understand?
Why you think I asked him the question?
Yeah.
Is she teachable?
Yeah.
She can't get it right.
So y'all believe that y'all could teach someone sex?
Yeah,
sexually,
of
energy?
course.
I don't believe that.
You're willing to learn.
Momo,
You go
you're
teach him.
telling me you can't teach a man how
No,
to please
because
you?
to me, there's chemistry. Like chemistry can't be taught. Like it's just
Yeah, chemistry is
certain things.
You
is
have a
like,
point.
chemistry can't be.
I don't
I
know.
will- I
love sex
would see with
different.
that.
Hold on. Let me ask you this.
No, she right. She
No,
right.
no,
love
no,
sex
let me ask you
differently.
this.
I don't think it could be
You
taught.
guys, so I'm asking this now. When you feel like chemistry is when it start penetrate.
No, that be
Good. So we never have chemistry outside of sex.
That was saying we
You
could
have
be
to start
friends.
with the sex
I'm telling you.
Is she teachable?
Outside of sex
Well,
is
you have
friends.
to teach her,
What if you gonna teach her?
Niggas.
What if she goes to and gobble the gobble and I said, baby, no teeth.
Let
no
me ask
teeth.
you a question. You
Oh,
are
wait,
all
yeah,
that time
And
to
she still have got teeth.
In my
And
age,
no, if she still got teeth. Friends, where have you been?
You wasting
Nobody
time.
know me like you do.
All right. You see me?
What I say?
Now tell you this. Me not like. All right. Me that talk to one girl one time. See, and me did like the girl and everything. Nice, beautiful girl, nice character, everything. But she used to do something I mean I like. She like the crab up something, and she like the you know what I mean? I say when me a fuck, she a cuss me out of them thing. They fuck you.
So what?
I mean I say yo listen, the crab up thing me can't deal. Me can't deal with that.
Major, me had a bite.
No, me
Yeah,
can't deal with
beer
that.
in the water, sting
Me
you.
can't deal with that.
That's
Yeah. That's one thing.
But me can't scratch
don't
my
like
ball,
the-
bite you once in a while.
Bite my nipple. Don't scratch me like my nipple bite and suck on it.
Major go in a public and say, are you being abused?
No,
You need to speak to someone.
when I'm going to the show and that shit bought me up.
I tell you,
Go soap your skin in.
never like
Yeah,
that
beer
shit.
in the water, sting you.
Yeah.
The soap a sting
And I
you.
feel like
Soap your
and
skin.
I feel like it's childish to try to give me a hickey at this
But did you
age
try
too.
to talk to her about it?
You know, I'm gonna depend. Yeah,
You like
you
it?
childish.
Yeah, that he
Me no mind,
just
me no
mess
mind,
up
me
your
no mind,
that
me no
he-
mind,
childish,
me no
bro.
mind, me no
But
mind.
did you try to
We
talk
have-
to
if you
her
subscribe-
about it?
Yes, numerous times.
And
she not get it.
Yeah.
But maybe that was she doing it on purpose? I can't.
It was
scratch.
just, I
don't know.
guess it was just her routine.
Oh.
Probably the vibes in the moment.
Like if I can't connect to you sexually, I can't
so-
see myself with you long term.
So, if,
Because I
all
really,
right, so you saying that if you have a good man, paying bills, taking care of you, making sure everything is good, check up on you like how you want, check on you, all of these things.
But not
But
even
the
a-
sex the sex no good.
I'm not gonna reach to them levels that if the sex no good.
Tell
Like,
you, we
sex
could
is
be
very
friends.
important to me.
Like been saying, we could be
Oh.
friends.
I got
No long I say we could be
because
friends.
honestly, the worst thing is for me to fall in like somebody emotionally and then I connect to them sexually and they not all there. I'm gonna cheat on you. That don't make sense.
To be friends.
So,
I don't know what wrong with
like,
friends.
Sex is important. I
I
can't.
don't know what,
Yeah.
I don't know what wrong
we
with
could be
friends.
friends.
Yeah, I
I
can't.
don't
I can't.
time that night.
You know, most women be like, "Oh, I'm gonna build a future with this guy," and he's like, "No, I want to see what his body do, what his mouth feel like." Nigga.
At the end of the day,
wanna
we
get
human,
wet.
like, we like
Sorry.
satisfaction.
Hold on. So if you not eat
It's
it,
the Don Julio.
so if you don't eat it,
No, remember I love Buddy. So if you don't eat crotches, I'm fine with that. But I really love Buddy.
okay. So
Like
body
I love
dominate.
penetration.
So you can't deal with that man when on
Yeah,
there.
no, eat pussy. I'm fine. I love, long as his dick good, I'm good.
Yes,
Well, you know the pussy eating
Cheers,
is
cheers,
bonus.
cheers,
sometimes.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
No, but the pussy eating our bonus.
That's
The
the cherry
tongue,
on top.
the tongue feel different still.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
if him no want do it, me just get a girl. Remember, send me a girl is still on the low. Anyway, enough about me. The
Yeah,
Dan
they're on the
Julio
low
is
again,
talking. Sorry.
Hey.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I
No,
like
don't like it. You're bad news, you
it.
know.
I love it. You like it. I love it.
If she's teachable, yeah.
But I don't think
But
you
if
can
not-
teach
Oh, you
people
gonna teach a girl
sex.
for take wood?
Mama, do this. Clench up your blood clot.
But sometimes it's not in them.
You understand what I'm saying?
So you gonna be coaching every fucking session?
Yeah, like that's.
Walla.
Bro, if the spark ain't there, bro, I'm not even
Yeah,
interested
yeah.
in teaching
Not
you.
in our age group.
I'm not even interested
In
in
my age
teaching
group,
you if the
I'm
spark
not
ain't
teaching
there, bro.
nobody
So
shit.
if a girl we a fuck a one man or a two man in her whole life,
That's
yeah,
not in your age group, bro. Stop.
no.
Which one and two, man?
No.
Where's she there?
2025.
Come
A
on.
primary school, she now.
Obviously, if she lame, she not fuck.
No, some people Liam, they
Some-
just not have it.
All right,
in
so you
them.
don't know, say that them have man we have woman as just convenience, you know. No care if them pussy good or don't good, you know. Just convenience, you know that?
Just a crutches.
Yeah, just something for call. Nothing else now come.
If
All right,
me-
I'm gonna call that
if
boring
me
girl.
can
Yeah,
tell her,
get
say,
that.
yo, mama,
Cartel
if
sing
me say,
about
mama,
that one time.
arch your back like
You
this.
know what I'm boring,
If you
girl.
get it to us, yo, arch your back like this and don't go like this, like you're a camel.
And then
And
you
she
start
still have a-
and then you
If-
start
if-
drill wood in her
if she
and she goes
listen-
for again.
If she listen, me and her Gucci.
Use a
But if she give me
chiropractor.
the camel, if she give me
Me
camel
not-
back, if she give me
Use a
camel back,
chiropractor.
We not
Arch your
fuck with
back
that.
and all kind of things.
so hold on,
I ain't got
feel like-
time.
If I had to tell a girl, arch your back.
Wanna feel like nobody not teachable.
I don't have time to
Let me
teach
be
you.
real. No.
Not in my age
Now,
group
I want
right
to
now.
ask you. I want.
Watch this. If I gotta teach you certain things, like for example, let's say you got 75% of it, and I just gotta teach you how to deal with me, then that's different. But if I gotta start from scratch and be like, yo, listen,
No,
arch your
no.
Telling a
back,
girl,
shorty.
arch your back and
Stop.
like,
Stop.
Virgin.
Stop cat backing me.
You crazy.
Raise up your leg a little higher.
I'm only teaching
Thing.
you about my little bit of my culture at this age, at this time. Not
Yeah.
at this age, I'm not
I
teaching
think
nothing
you
about
guys are.
sex.
I think you guys are getting what I'm saying differently. I'm not talking about no virgin from square one. No.
No, I know.
I'm
I
not
know.
supposed to meet nobody in my age niggas. I tell them,
To
say, yo,
teach.
but like when you're
So you don't know, so them have girl
Stop
will fuck
showing
up, they
that.
can't fuck right now.
crazy.
She just lay down like a big log. I take fuck.
Yeah.
Breast a bounce up.
You call them pillow.
I don't like
Pillow
back-
princess.
Exactly.
I don't like back shots. I don't like.
Yo, them have some-
Back shot.
Yo,
Go on. Go
yo,
on. Go on.
yo,
Go on.
niggas.
Oh, you're too rough.
You don't know, so them have some girl where you can't even come upon them, you know.
Go on.
Yeah, the other day when me
You
said
never know
swallow,
that?
and ladies make sure to swallow and
Oh,
don't
I don't
sleep.
like the texture.
Kids supposed to play with it in the belly like nursery.
Don't put that on me.
Tired
Oh
out
my
no man. We
God.
don't need to grow up. Spitting is childish. Blood clot.
What?
What do you know
She
what I
said, picnic for playing her belly like nurse.
What you mean? Oh, I don't like when you come
Jesus
touch it.
Christ.
I'll be make the man out bust by my face and put it on you. The best facial, you see how me I glow.
Yeah.
Jesus
I like that when I get the sperm facial, you know.
See
When I'm
us?
sad.
Wait.
Oh, God. What is talk about some?
No, I hear a segment.
Yeah.
Talk.
Yeah, like.
The time is ready though.
All night you never talk. No.
Just end it off now. Just
Yeah,
end it
yeah,
off.
talk
You
now.
just end it off.
But
We were like,
lad.
I like that end.
So what are the benefits to a sperm facial?
No, there's a lot of antioxidants in
Yeah.
sperm.
I hear that.
So when I, before my man passed away, I would let him bust in my face like every once a week.
And you rub it in?
Yeah, I sit in there, let it dry, and then I scrub it off.
And that's why you look so young.
Yeah, because when I take off all of this,
sperm?
I'm look like picnic.
A sperm?
And you see, make sure him drink enough water.
Let me ask you a question.
What I major?
No, but that's why I asked you this
Because
one
no fun I
question.
smoke the grabber. We don't like what we're swallowing, it tastes like tobacco. You stop smoke cigarette.
I have one question for you.
Wow.
Hold on. So, you go outside with the sperm by your face?
No, I'm leave it in busting on my face after we fuck. I'm leave it for 10 minutes and then we scrub it off. And if you swallow, if him drink enough water until you just have an automatic glow. You see my teeth them white. Me never use whitening yet.
Teeth white like a piece of chalk.
We used to swallow-
Sweeter, Bluetooth.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the next segment of the show. We call this SYM. If you have a grievance with someone, something, anything that you want to talk about, you want to get it off your chest, it's been bothering you, and you ready to talk about it, SYM is the SYM.
Right.
You understand?
Suck your mother.
No.
What is that?
Speak your mind.
Oh, speaking. Oh, shit.
I suck your mother same way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I say suck your mother.
Yeah, I suck your mother same way.
I said-
Well,
I know I really think about that.
we start off with that.
Right.
You know, but
Speak- I was
it's really
thinking-
speak your mind.
Speak your mind.
You know?
Yeah.
Or see you Monday or something like that.
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean? Something like that. But it's time. So anybody on the panel have anything that they want to get off their chest? We're gonna start with Negus. If you don't have anything, decline. If you don't have anything, decline, and so forth.
Who
Okay?
want go first?
All right.
I don't know act like you don't want no man bust pa me tired of uno too. All I know we tired. You know say uno make uno husband them in a me DM. Enough marriage my blood clot save you know. You see true uno that suck uno and them something. Me as go through me I get too old for 7 name go through you know. Me tired for tell man say the hood catching up my mouth and me breathe through my ears. Uno start suck uno man hood too. Stop act like the little sperms. I stop feeding blood clot burger. Cook the man them say uno that cook. It don't look good. My nails are 10-inch long and me a blood clot cook every day. Suck on the mother have a good day. Niggas, your turn.
If a boy not spend pan you, then them for dead. Some of the batty boy, them want on the crutches, mama. Them want on the tight hole. Them want the glimity. And them not even like bow now big deal like KFC. But they want suck them mother. They not even like bow now blood clot zinger or barbecue zinger or spicy zinger. But they want suck them mother. Spend pan the girl them.
Yeah.
Spend pan the girl them.
Well,
Buy
we
her a
got-
Tory Birch. Buy her a sandals. Buy her a Gucci slide.
The nails them.
Buy her, make sure you
Do
do her.
nails.
No, I don't want to do them nails. I'm not a fucker. I don't want to do them.
$300, you're rude.
That fucker that.
You're
Spend
rude.
for the girl them.
Oh, you want them have a budget for
You want the
the
girl them
nails?
can cook and need
Me
dumpling
can't cook,
them.
me can't need no
You
flour.
can't need dumpling, exactly.
I forgot put on glove.
Spend for the girl them. Uno little dirty stinking boy. Spend for the girl them.
Yeah.
The girl them need to feel like uno like them.
Pussy-
Don't
pussy
feel
smell
like so
good.
because you work hard. Yeah, you work hard and you spend the money, but she's giving you the glimity glamity.
Like you.
Spend for her, makes you feel valued. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
That is it. Me not go too hard on that segment here. You understand what I say? Just spend for the girl them. If a boy not spend on you, then them for dead.
Half time go hard, him gonna say.
You know, so when on spend, we pussy got twep extra.
Twep.
Yeah, the pussy got twep extra when on spend.
Them dead.
Broken blood clot, hungry. You think you want to fuck me for empty belly? You know, say on the turn, sorry. 'Cause them full of gas.
You have anything you wanna
I just wanted to.
You can't
Yes.
stand. Yeah.
If you don't
Well, I
want,
just
if you don't
want-
want
well, I just
anything, you
want
don't
to
have to.
say-
No, I just want to tell everybody.
Yeah.
Right. I just like to just spread love.
Mhm.
Right.
Wrong segment.
This is
No,
not the right segment.
No.
for that.
What's it? Hold on.
I don't know,
Let me
spread-
start-
I don't
let me start
know,
off
spread-
segment.
I don't know.
No,
I
let me
suck
start-
woman we are
No,
spread
hold on,
right
this
now.
is just your mind. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I just like to spread love to everybody who support me. All the youths and them who trying out there.
Yeah.
Keep going. positive vibes, keep a positive mind and keep doing what you're doing, you will get through. But for everybody who never believe in me,
Hold on, yeah.
and whoever hate on me and who hate on me now,
Come on, one day in your segment.
Talk, my G.
One talk.
right? I tell you something. I am a man who just spread love.
Them are heavy. And a real Louis Vuitton.
So
this, you know?
let me say it for you. So if you don't like him, suck on no mama. Because the man that walk with bad spirit, the man that fight down nobody, the man show love. A good youth. So if you fight him, that means that you're a pussy and you have to go suck out your mother.
Fully.
Yeah. And you smell good.
What lava juice.
Blood clot, you smell good, sir.
Momo, you like give him some pussy?
Wait, hold on, what is going on here? We are the Pussy Salad Network. Hold on, Major, go on. Hear this.
And for my portion of the SYM segment, like my brother said, Nigo say, dirty girl, arch your bumbo clot back. Or the blood clot there. When man a drill blood clot cocky up in you, why the fuck you bend your back like London Bridge? How the fuck do you bend your back? You want man spend money? You hear the dog say, spend money pan girl and this and that. Me not spend no money pan the arch back. Move your blood clot. You have to bend your back and take cocky when man a drill cocky in your hole. And the blood clot don't know. Don't make them girls feel like say them can't give you any blood clot thing. And money for blood clot spend.
No, something good with the teeth.
What the fuck wrong with you know? And if you scrape me, you have to left out of my place. I want food.
Go home.
Put your pussy on the, how the song go?
Put the pussy on the camera cup, bitch.
Yeah.
Then they make it drop quick.
Hey.
I said, this is summer fly your back quick.
Hey.
Hey.
Bumbo
These
clot.
are the back chips.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for watching episode number 5 right here with my brother Devon Martin, a.k.a. Lyrical. Stay tuned because y'all already know what it is already. It's all about In the Booth with Spooky. Keep it locked right here.
Yo, it's your boy Spooky the Boss here, and this is Socially Incorrect, all right? And today, you have a special guest artist, which is my artist. He goes by the name of Lyrical. On the ready or not? Socially Incorrect, let me start it like this. On the ready? 1, let me start the rhythm. 2, let me start the show. 1, 2, 1, 2.
All we need is 1 extra hour and 1 extra day. Socially incorrect. Yo, 25 days. We party and stay till if you house it out your rap.
This party cannot.
No. We sweating from the night until the sun come down.
Say what?
And we not stopping till the liquor.
How we going? We going?
25 days. If you have something in your house drinking.
1, 2.
Everybody drunk and wet. Pull on inside our fence. We say all on the road. We out of breath. The police will lock we up. So we causing.
Let me show them how steamy we just get around here. Listen
What
up.
we doing here now? What we doing here now? Hey, so we tell them turn up the vibes, drinks every night, better my mind, on my mind, oh Lord. This is what we say. Turn up the vibes, drinks every night, socially incorrect. No, major high, say. When you see me take off all of my clothes, the liquor come me. And when you see me true colors start
Show them now.
the liquor come tell them. And when you see the crazy vibes start to flow, it's the liquor come me. Momo, what you feeling like? Hey, when the liquor hit me, I feel like I in ecstasy. When the liquor hit me, we throwing all we stress away. When the liquor hit me, we party until every Wednesday. Yo, 1, 2. You mean I can't? You mean I can't?
Show them the energy.
Hey, you mean we can't come socially incorrect? Tell them. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about. But I can't promise I ain't go I know nobody, no. Cause the road are too much woman. Well, woman. What you say?
What
you see
you
when we
tell-
step in the boat?
What?
Tell them. Go hold yourself. I play you with an ex-man, you play with someone else. Boy, have a time in your section. Watch me I park. When you done, you can meet me on the junction. Everybody right now, socially incorrect, lyrical right here on the junction. No, Whining time, roll your bumper, girl, do not.
That's what we talking about.
Time to, I say push it back. They in your house, they in your room, they in your right now, your bathroom. You bathing, you watching me. What you say? I'm just a ding ding ding.
Satamu.
I am a ding 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 ding. Dang ding. I say just don't tell me I say if you're thankful for life, you're thankful for waking up this morning.
Energy, we say.
Celebrating life. Socially incorrect. The limit is the sky. And right now, this is episode 5. Everybody say, that's why you're living for tonight. And that's what.
Wait, let me show them next energy now. Give them some energy now. Let me deal with these skinny girls there.
I forget your name, boy.
Niggas! Deal with the girls them.
Niggas! Watch your you know what niggas want to let to do right now? Say, how we say, can you look back at it? Eye contact, I go make you feel my contact. I want you to watch your conduct. When you start to fling that, look back, look at how it arch. Look back at the speed. Look what you does. Right, tell them, girl, you look normal, but you know what you're doing.
Show them.
You know what you. Let me take off my shirt now.
Let me deal with the girls them.
I want to take off my shirt.
Show them.
Father, if you send this lady, I just wanna tell you
Thank you, Jah. What you tell them, dog?
Thank God that I link with ya. With that miraculous ways, me, I do not intend on leaving that.
What she and tell she?
Hey, come and say, girl, how you look back at it. Eye contact, I go make you feel my contact. I want you to watch your conduct. When you start to flick, how you look back, look at how it arch. Look back at it. Right now, lyrical live and alive and a living color. Tell your mother, your grandmother, your sister, your lover, we are here. Socially incorrect. Every Wednesday, every Thursday, and every day you watch it, that is the day zone. Lyrical, Spooky the Boss.
What are we saying? Well, let me take them to a different place right now, right? Anybody feeling good right now? Just hit that share link button right now. Let me do it like this.
Across the world, worldwide.
What you telling yourself?
I'm at a happy place in my life, and it can't change. And we just come out here to do right. So whether day or night, I will never ever change.
I'm in a happy place.
Every way I go, socially incorrect, tell them never ever change. Never. I say every. Let me tell you something, man.
Keep singing.
You know, I say, so when you see me rocking with my friends, it's just a love, it's just a vibes on the ends. And when you see me rocking by myself, tell them it's no false pretense, so me tell them. Now when you see the liquor in me head, me live me life like it's no problem. Anybody want to fight with socially incorrect, well, what we tell them, that's why we will never ever. Never.
We say,
every way I go.
How are you telling yourself?
We tell them, never ever change.
Lero is one thing how you telling people on the live, right? One thing how you tell them. It goes like this. What you saying now?
I turn up the fed till it turn over. Bang.
What you mean? Energy there.
The energy
Socially
right, everything
incorrect.
nice. Drinking thing and the head
Listen.
and tight. Everybody know lyrical here tonight. Socially incorrect the thing. I just alive on the mic, like in the boot. All them gal them tell me I'm cute. Everybody know when me come out, me step out a door. Everybody done get me salute. Hey, Spooky just run out. Hey. I was keeping going.
Yeah, keep it going. You just keep it going.
Anyway, run that tune there.
1, 2, 3. What you tell them?
I turn up the fed till it turn over. Now we turn up the fed. Oh, I turn up the fed till it turn over. Boy, I just wanna get this feeling, ole, yo. I just wanna drink and party, ole.
We in the mood right now.
What we do? We give a little money to the promoter, and then we give a little money to the. And then we give a little money to the. Yes, we give a little money to the. Hey, I just wanna get this feeling, ole, let go over. I just wanna drink and party all day.
Lero, tell them. Tell them, Lero.
This is 2025. Bang, badang, bading. Bang, badang, bading. Say, you was a single man living your best life. Not a care in the world, everything was nice. Long time I see you was going on. I hear since you meet this woman like you get. So tell me why you acting so. Well, let's hear you so. Go sit down and just be. Hey, like you need therapy because like she put something in your water, something in your like she went by a spiritual doctor. Oh lordy, boy, all the signs is there for you to see. Like she won't be the man and use the wife to be.
Tell them, dog.
Hey, just to get respect, you're not supposed to beg, no. Why you put your tail between your leg? No. Let's everybody you're playing Monopoly. What you say? Up to now, you don't know where your money go.
Hey.
But on a Friday, a nails done, a hairdo. Socially incorrect, that is you. Everybody say, tell me why I'm acting so. I said, like in therapy because like she put something in your water. Free party no is one nature. If you disrespect, that will be danger. You can't test him at all. No time in the world. Major hype will run out of party and take your girl. What we tell them? Dingole, hey.
Big up to my artists, definitely for passing through. You know what it is. Socially incorrect. Definitely share that link with a friend and tell a next friend, tell a neighbor, tell a sister. You know the new energy around here, right? Over and out. Spooky the Boss was here.
Spooky the Boss.
You don't know Sanigo Samara.
Mama to go through it.
And of course, yours truly, Major Hype. And right now, I just want to say thank you for everybody who's been watching, supporting, and all of that, because the brand is growing and it's expanding. So that means we're going to need to employ some people. So if you are looking to join the team right here at Socially Incorrect, we're going to need you to link us. That's right. We're looking for assistants. We're looking for people behind the scenes. We're looking for people beyond the scenes. We're looking for people to work. So if you are interested in getting some work done right here with the hottest podcast, then you need to come and check us out. Socially Incorrect Podcast 2025 at gmail.com. Once again, Socially Incorrect Podcast 2025 at gmail. Join the team. I get pushed on.
Oh.